Hey guys, Nick here from 4playernetwork.com. I'm here with Chris Davis.
Once again.
And today we got to not only check out a demonstration of Batman Arkham Knight, we got to play about
half an hour?
Half an hour of it. Basically, they let us play what was shown in the demo and the demonstration, and then about 15 to 20 minutes beyond that, which is really exciting. So what they showed us in the demonstration was essentially a mission to infiltrate this factory.
An Ace chemical plant.
An Ace chemical plant. Thank you, nerd.
Well, that was featured. That was actually featured in City and Origins. Actually,
I know. We had to infiltrate the Ace chemicals plant, which is pretty cool. And to do that, we had to basically blast through the gates in the Batmobile, take out a bunch of tanks with the Batmobile, and then track down or take out a bunch of guards too, and then basically locate these chemical workers. And get them out, which was basically just a infiltrate and extract mission, but we got to use all the cool toys that you might expect from Batman, and it looks like Rocksteady is really pulling out all the stops with this game. Not only does first impression of this game is that it looks absolutely incredible.
Just stellar.
I would say this is one of the first games that looks noticeably next-gen. Like, right from the get-go, you can tell this is a game that's not possible, or it wouldn't look like this had it been running on previous gen tech like Xbox 360 or PS3.
Just the character models, the animations, how you're traversing the world alone.
Particle effects.
Whoa.
It all looks amazing. So let's talk about just a little bit about what goes on beyond the demo. So, beyond the public demonstration, because that was kind of where some of the really cool stuff started happening. They showed off all the different ways you can use the Batmobile. Like it blows my mind that this Batmobile is not only really cool, but it's implemented in so many really intricate ways into this gameplay that already exists. Like this factory is not designed to have a car driving around it, but the sheer amount of ways they managed to cram using that Batmobile to your advantage in that little tiny space was incredible.
There was a part I saw while you were playing in which Batman had to get to an elevator shaft.
Yes.
And he got to the elevator shaft, but it was powered down. He couldn't use it. So what happened was Nick took remote control of the Batmobile.
You could fucking remote control the Batmobile.
Yes. He took control of it. He blew out a wall facing the elevator shaft. He shot
it's called the Bat Winch.
A Bat Winch. He shot the Bat Winch at the
there's basically a counterweight.
The counterweight.
That's hovering at the top of the elevator shaft, and you sit in Batmobile, you fire the Batwinch into it, and then you just
drive backwards, pulling it back, which lifts the elevator up for Batman to get into it.
And then, of course, I get into it, and then I go back into the Batmobile, and I lower the elevator.
Slowly lowers it.
Go down to the bottom, beat up a bunch of dudes, and I find this factory worker. I put him in the elevator, and then what do? I go back into my remote control mode, use the winch again, and pull us both up in the elevator. It was fucking cool.
Yes,
it was awesome. A few other things we saw him use in the demo. It seems like he has a lot of the gadgets you'll be familiar with in Batman. So he has the explosive foam stuff. But he also had this bat sonar. It's like a batarang, but it's sonar. So,
yeah, it was built into a kind of a mini puzzle in the game where you had to locate the positions of the kidnapped workers. So he threw it, and you panned around the map looking for audio signals, and you held down, I guess, X or A or whatever to locate the actual survivors.
It's what blows my like that in and of itself, not mind blowing, but the thing, like just the little tiny details about it were really cool because he gets in like the very highest point of the building, throws the batarang, and it does this really cool sweeping effect where it goes around, and then all of a sudden you're in this kind of like puzzle thing, and then when you exit out of it, it was just really cool because you're back in control of Batman, and then all of a sudden you hear the batarang coming back, and there's this like really cool animation of him just like catching it in midair, and it all happens in engine, like in the game, and it just looks phenomenal.
So cool.
Phenomenal.
I think one of the best parts of the game thus far is how the Batmobile is integrated into hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
So what you can do in the middle of a free-flow combo, you get prompted to do a Batmobile takedown in which Batman will uppercut the guy into the air, and the Batmobile will shoot him down to the ground, just knocking him out. It's hilariously awesome.
By the way, for all those people, I know I asked people on Twitter to send me questions. There were a lot of really good questions, and a lot of them were questions that I kind of answered myself in the midst of playing the game. One of which being, people ask me, well, how can he shoot people with the Batmobile? Batman doesn't kill people.
It's non-lethal rounds.
Non-lethal rounds. I'm guessing he's shooting like beanbags or something.
Something like that.
Something like that. I don't know what it was, but man, it was cool. I didn't kill anybody in the demo because I'm Batman.
Because you're Batman. It's what you do.
I am Batman. Never before have I ever felt like I was Batman like this.
We had a really good interview shortly after that. We check out the YouTube channel after this video. And
I asked about all the cool things that you wanted to know about Batman, and that I wanted to know about Batman, and he answered them mostly. Mostly.
He avoided some.
Of course he did. But hey, that didn't stop us from enjoying the hell out of it. We even gave it a booth award. Slight spoiler award. Spoiler alert.
It earned it. It really goddamn earned it.
In case any of you were wondering, Batman Arkham Knight is pretty fucking good.
Amazingly good.
Amazingly good. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. 4playernetwork.com. Keep your eyes locked on 4playernetwork.com and the YouTube channel. We have interviews, podcasts, impressions, all that stuff going up. The show is over. It's been a lot of fun. We will see you later.
See you.